All right, we are live. Welcome to the pilot episode of Halfway to Middle Age. Clearly, if you have eyes, you could see that I'm halfway or more to death, and that's not about me. He is the star of the show, Jason Harding. He's wearing an incredible fucking outfit today because it is St. Patrick's Day. How
You
are you,
know it.
Jason?
I'm great.
Where did you get those glasses and that whole getup? If you don't
Well,
mind my asking.
this whole getup is nationwide.
It is.
It's spread all around the country.
Yeah, you got it all. Where'd you find the glasses?
My girlfriend's car.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They're incredible.
they're the best thing I've ever worn. She had green ones but couldn't find them.
Oh, yeah.
Would have been so perfect.
That's a really great outfit. You told me we should start this by making fun of that outfit, which I can't do because I love it. So,
No, that's like
I love the confidence.
the
that
point of
you
this
can-
outfit.
Have you ever seen somebody out in public that you thought they probably shouldn't be wearing that shirt?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm all for whatever body positivity, but then what I always think is, fuck, I wish you could bottle up that confidence.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like I had a pair of pants and a shirt on right now that definitely don't fit me. And I feel it. I feel disgusting in it, but I wore it anyway because it's St. Patrick's Day. But internally, I feel like, oh shit, everybody's talking. This motherfucker used to be in shape, and look at him now. But my point is, like, you see people and they clearly don't give a shit, and I think it's awesome.
I don't know. I've hit a recently this year. I've hit a I don't really give a fuck what you have to say.
Yeah, you've always had that. I remember back in the day when you told me that Shaquille O'Neal, you thought you had a shot at taking him in a fight. Is that true still or no?
So when I said that, I still think like there's a shot. Like everyone
Right.
has a shot with anybody.
I don't think there's a shot.
No,
to take
everyone
Shaquille
has
O'Neal.
a shot with anybody.
Shaq, if you're listening, reach out. Michelob Ultra, if you're listening, reach out.
It could be a huge promotion. I
It
think
could be a huge promotion, and that would be one that would be great for me.
watch this little leprechaun get destroyed by Shaquille O'Neal.
I don't know why you think you have a shot. I get it. You're a wrestler or whatever.
It's not even
You're
that.
5'8", a buck, what, 75?
Yeah.
And you think you're taking a man that's 7'2", 350.
No, this is what I said. I said if one thing goes right, we're good.
Mhm.
If I sprint at his
No,
knee,
a lot of things have to fucking go right.
Listen.
A lot of fucking things have to go right.
If I sprint like full speed at his knees and put my shoulder into those things,
Right,
and totally obliterate his kneecap.
Here's what I have to say to that. I'm sorry to interrupt. I know how strong you are. I know you're a technical wrestler. You got me in a move once when I was drunk. I couldn't get out if I get it. I'm not fucking Shaq.
No,
and as strong as you are, you're not that fast. So I don't know why the fuck you think you're getting this full speed, and then you're gonna like all of a sudden turn into the fucking Flash and be able to take his legs out from under him. It's not gonna happen.
If I can get my shoulder into his kneecap hard enough,
right,
and he falls,
right,
then I'm good.
You're good. Why? Like you're just gonna run off, and then you said you took the shot.
Yeah.
You're not gonna fight him any more than that. That's
Fuck no.
Fights are. Okay.
His whole torso is the size of my whole body. What? He can fight me on his leg.
I think he's awesome, and I don't want to fight him. But Shaq, if you're listening, I think we got to fucking fight here. Give him one shot at your knees, please. I promise you, he's got a lot of things going for him. Speed ain't one of them. So he's not coming in that fucking hot at your knees. So you're totally safe with that one.
They called me the snail on on the wrestling
and
team.
There was a fucking reason for that. So no, I don't think you could take Shaq. I don't think combined we could take Shaq, and I don't want to fucking find out about it.
Like I'm not crazy. Like I know I can't take Shaq in like a fist fight, but like I feel like if I sneak attack him real quick and run away, I might make it out alive.
All right. So this podcast is about one old motherfucker, this guy, one young, although your dad said middle age is 30. So you're not halfway there.
I'm pretty sure he has no idea how life expectancy is going.
He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. So we got one young guy, one old guy, conversation between us, texts, and just I thought it was fucking really funny, the dynamic, the difference between age, but basically we think a lot of the same shit's funny. Like for example, or not an example, I saw Arthur the King, which I thought was great. You asked me if the fucking dog talked because you clearly haven't seen the previews for this movie,
No, I
which was
haven't.
a very, very good movie. You should definitely watch it.
In my defense, the way you described it was a group of people who become friends with dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
And you are a dog lover, and I'm not, and I damn near cried in the theater. So I told you you'd fucking love the movie. Has Mark Wahlberg ever done a bad movie in your eyes? Ever?
I mean, Pain and Gain was all right, but it was still pretty good.
Still pretty good because you got The Rock and you got Wahlberg.
Yeah,
Whose life would you choose? Who would you rather be?
Wahlberg.
Me too. Me too. Sorry, Rock. Love you. Want you on the show. Listen, Mr. Dwayne Johnson, if you'd like to be on this show, we would love to have you. I'll ask you all really fucking good questions. I think I would, because I thought about this. I would ask him if he thought in the 1980s, if he was a wrestler instead of the 90s, if he thought he would be a bigger star than Hulk Hogan. Let me ask you that question.
That's a good question.
That's a good fucking question because I think maybe he was early 2000s, late 90s, and Hogan's 80s or whatever. And maybe The Rock was kind of
Hulk Hogan is like
he was badass.
He's a staple of WWE.
He was the man. And Rocky 3, let's not fucking forget about Rocky 3.
Oh my god.
What a character, right?
That is like one of my favorite scenes in the whole franchise.
And that's one of your favorite Rockies, correct? Yeah. 3? I'm a 4 guy.
I
go 1, I go 4, I go 1, I go 4, I go 2, I go 3, and then distant is the rest of that bullshit. 5, whatever.
5 and Rocky Balboa are I don't even watch them anymore.
I can go Balboa over 5, and 5 is a piece of shit, in my opinion. I think Sylvester Stallone. Hey, Sly, if you want to be on this show too, love to have you. But you know that was a fucking pile of horse shit, that fucking 5. And fuck Paulie for spending all your fucking money too.
Yeah,
I was always pissed at Paulie about that goddamn shit.
It totally ripped like the whole franchise into pieces. Like now all of a sudden he's broke again. Why?
Exactly. Did you ever think while watching the show, and I know that it came out before your time, but he was kind of too good looking for Adrian, right?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't make any sense. And he had the money. He's still putting up with her shit. She doesn't believe in him. You can't win, Rock. It's like,
oh, the second she told me you can't win, I'm signing the divorce
papers. She needed to get the fuck out. Go with Cuff and Link and the dog and get the bupkiss and get the fuck out.
Who do you think
That's
you
what I'm
are?
talking about. Exactly. Why did she think she was such hot shit? Her brother's Paulie was a fucking degenerate.
Fucking Rocky Balboa puts you in this massive fucking mansion.
Exactly.
Gets you out of the ghetto. And that, like, from boxing,
exactly.
From winning.
Sylvester Stallone, one of the greats. Who's your favorite actor? Like, who's an actor that if you see him, you see he's got a movie out, you got to see it no matter what. And we've been to, I'd say, 1,000 movies together, so I think that's an exaggeration. Is Wahlberg up there?
Wahlberg's definitely up there. I don't think I've ever been like, a Wahlberg movie. I don't see
it. Yeah, you don't want to see it. But there's guys that are like De Niro. He doesn't put fucking movies out, and when he does, he's with Sebastian, and like those movies kind of suck. They get aged out a little bit,
Like DiCaprio doesn't do it for me.
You don't like DiCaprio? That's where we got to disagree. We agree to disagree because I watched DiCaprio on Growing Pains, the show in the sitcom in the 80s. He was on that.
I think his movies are
Eating
good.
Gilbert Grape. You think
his name doesn't draw me to the movie any more than
someone else's? Do you think that there are certain actors like DiCaprio that are replaceable? Not replaceable by name, but replaceable by ability. Yep. Like if the name,
I don't think he's replaceable. I just don't think his name like draws me to any movie more than I would.
Do you think he's more talented of an actor than Zac Efron?
Yes.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon's good.
Ben Affleck. George Clooney.
I don't think George Clooney's. I think George Clooney's more handsome than he is a good actor. I think
he's just George Clooney.
Yeah, I think
he's just badass. He's been good looking his whole life.
I
kind of agree with that.
I think he's good looking and he has his name established, and that's why
I tend to agree with that.
I don't think he's anything special.
Really?
I mean, he's George Clooney.
I think he's. I agree, and he's a billionaire. Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds is funny.
Ryan Reynolds
goes a far way in certain movies.
Okay.
But he's kind of like typecasted.
Ryan Reynolds, you're filming a movie right now. You kind of need a certain type, muscular, blonde, whatever. You go Gosling, you go Ryan Reynolds.
Well,
slightly funny, dark comedy.
Dark comedy. I'm going Ryan Reynolds.
But you saw Gosling and Barbie. He could.
I did not watch Barbie actually, but
really
awesome. I did not see it.
Awesome fucking movie.
But
and an awesome performance, in my opinion.
if I'm looking for someone to be funny, especially with dark humor, I'm going Ryan Reynolds. There's no
Really?
way. There's no way I'm picking Gosling over Ryan Reynolds for that type of.
Okay, now changing course a little bit. Same two guys. You walk in, your girlfriend is getting banged by one of the two. But you get to be friends with him for the rest of your life and
Ryan
travel.
Reynolds,
You're picking Reynolds.
100%.
Seriously?
Yes.
You think Reynolds has a longer shelf life?
What do you mean?
Acting. Who do you think is going to age out? Because certain guys do it. Pacino, his fucking roles have been shitty. De
don't know.
Niro has. People have. In 10 years, we're going to be talking about guys that are in their mid-50s.
Yeah.
Who has a longer life? Who do you think?
I feel like humor goes a long way.
You do?
I think it does. I think humor goes a long way.
So you think Gosling's going to phase?
I think so.
Really? 55, we don't fucking talk about him anymore.
I'm not saying we don't talk about him, but I think humor goes a long way in any aspect of casting.
I agree. I would pick Ryan Reynolds too. I think we're fucking in cahoots with that. If that's a phase, if that's a phrase that we could phrase that pays, as they say.
No one says that.
Nobody says that. Okay. So, all right. So, who do you think is more talented as an actress, Emma Stone or Barbie? Oh, I can't think of her fucking name right now. What's her name?
How am I blinking on
God
this right
damn it, me too. And it's a really
Margot
famous-
Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's what I say.
Okay. So let's get to the fucking meat of the question. Which one would you rather sleep with?
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, that's a dumb question because
Why? You don't think Emma Stone's attractive?
she's attractive.
I would have a hard time because I have a daughter named Emma. I can't
She's
mess with it.
attractive, but
If I had a
we're
daughter
talking
named
about
Margot,
Margot Robbie.
it'd be
Like
a problem. She's
she-
tall though. It's
she's-
like Gail. Did they say
Gal
Gadot or
Gadot, yeah.
Godot? Is
I
it
think it's
Gadot?
Gadot.
It's Gadot.
I could be completely wrong too.
Yeah, she's hot. But I feel like if I stood next to her and she was towering over me by 4 to 5 inches, which she probably would, I don't think I could
I'm
do
pretty
it.
sure it's at least a foot.
Okay. I'm not that fucking short. That Wonder Woman's a foot taller than me, but I get the fucking point. So that's my problem is like, I don't think that, like, if I saw these people, like, if all of a sudden I have this fucking idea that Vin Diesel's so badass, right? And he's jacked, and he's fucking cool, and he's Groot, and he's awesome. And I go to see him, and he's like 5'4". Seriously, it's gonna change my fucking opinion. And if I'm like, oh, Gal Gadot, she's fucking hot. She's a supermodel. I get it. But if I'm like she's towering over me, it's gonna be a slight turnoff for me personally. That's all I'm saying.
I can see that being a problem.
Okay, now we've gone over this question before. Me and you. I want to know if time has changed you. 20 points.
Oh,
We do 20
I'm
points?
Still the same.
We do
But
20
yeah, go for
points.
it. Yeah.
20 points, 10 max,
Yeah.
face, ass, boobs.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Immediately 10 face.
Yeah, you got that face.
I don't even
You
care.
got that face.
I honestly don't even care. I would give all 20 to face.
I don't want to know the motherfucker that gives like anything less than a 5 to the face.
That's
Who does
retarded.
that?
I don't even understand
Who
that.
does under 5 to the face?
That doesn't even make any sense.
I don't know anybody that does under 5 to the face. I could get it the other two if you're like, oh, I got to give 8 to the face. So I got to evenly space out the other two.
Yeah.
But I'm not an ass guy, so that's why I'm going to go 9, 9, and then I'm going to go 2. I'm going to go 9 boobs, 9 face, 2 ass.
I'm going to go.
I don't want to not have an ass.
I'm going
and
10.
I don't know what a 0 ass looks like because that might be all wrinkly and
Yeah.
nasty like
I'm
furry
going
shit.
10, 6, and 4. Face, tits, ass.
10, 6, and 4. I mean, 60% tile in tits is pretty big because 60 percentile in the world's largest cock is probably still pretty big.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Or if are we going average size? If we go that number, you know what I mean? Like if it's like if we're doing 6, now I want to be
like 5 would be average.
So who's 10 outside of your girlfriend and my wife, obviously? But who in show business has a 10 face? Who's the prettiest face you've seen? So I'm a Jessica Biel guy. Had men forever. Sorry, Justin Timberlake. I promise I'm not going to steal her from you. I really just think she's really beautiful. Who are you picking?
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's a
But
lot
a
of-
10? A 10
know.
fucking face? That's
Hol-
hard to do.
Hollywood. Yeah.
Hollywood does that.
Why the fuck we got a thumbs up?
Oh, shit. Oh, we're on fucking live right now. We've never had that before.
We're not on live.
Might be on live. Live viewer comments show up in StreamYard. We never had a. They're fucking with us downstairs. We never had a thumbs up ever on that. Somebody's agreeing with it. Jessica Biel? Give us a thumbs up if you agree with Beal. This episode is brought to you by Michelob Ultra. They don't know it yet, but they love us and we love it. What the fuck is going on with that? That's you? You're doing it?
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
How the fuck are you doing that? That's awesome. Oh shit, that's fucking cool. That's cool as shit. I never knew we could do it if I do the fist. Nah, somebody fucking hacked us.
Wait, can we see viewers?
They're fucking watching us somewhere. Your girlfriend is watching us.
Wouldn't it show as viewers?
I don't know. Fuck it. Anyway.
Hold on. I want to see some shit.
Maybe it just does pop up like that. What's going on with my fucking head though? Damn, my thumb was fucking huge. Nah, somebody's fucking with us. Can I just tell you now that I'm looking at tattoos again? And
Oh, when the fuck did you get here?
Holy shit. Who the fuck is that? No, listen, now that we're talking about tattoos again,
Oh, hell yeah.
they fucking hurt. And I don't care what you say.
They're not supposed to feel good, but like you could get through it.
Right. I would imagine that you would say that as a young person, that's just it. Like, oh, whatever, fuck it. Doesn't really make a difference. Like your hangovers probably aren't as bad as mine, right?
Although I fucking had a bad hangover the other week.
You did?
Oh, probably the worst one I've ever had.
When? Where'd you go?
It was after we went to the brewery.
And don't blame brewery because you fucking left there and you went to another fucking bar and another fucking bar. Okay.
I left there with you.
Bars. Yeah, fuck you. I didn't go out to P&G's until fucking 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but you left the other bar at fucking 1 o'clock in the morning.
If anybody's listening to this, I want you to know I don't drink a lot. Very rarely. So I was out that night.
As you're holding a Mick Ultra, I don't drink a lot.
Basically the DD. Anyway, going back to the conversation of hangovers, I actually wake up and want to die. Like, I'm not just saying it like I mean that if you would kill me, I would be thankful for it. Like, that's how I feel
Yeah,
as the older.
It was bad. It was real bad.
And I never felt that way until you got old enough to take shots. So I blame it all on you. Seriously, you fucked me up with all these shots all the time. As I don't believe in shots.
You're
Never have.
You're
never,
a grown man. You can say no.
Never have, never will. I don't believe in it.
Say no. You never have, never will.
I don't like to say no. I don't like to say no to people. Okay. There it is. Bam. Anyway, we're 29 minutes into this pilot episode, and this one is brought to you by Mick Ultra. Mick Ultra, please reach out. God damn it. You want to sponsor us. This conversation is just going to get better and better. Mr. Beast told me specifically to my face that 100 episodes, this shit's going to be fucking lit. Am I right? That's no cap. Mick Ultra, reach out. So if you could do anything in your lifetime, what would it be? Would you be a porn star? Like if you could.
No.
But let me ask you this.
No.
Let me set it up the right way.
No.
Because obviously you don't have the equipment. I don't
No.
have the equipment to be a porn star right now. As it is.
No.
We don't have the equipment or the wherewithal to be an NBA player or an actor or a model. So whatever we choose, we are given all of that. Okay. So what is it?
Definitely not a porn star.
Why?
What do you mean why?
That'd be a fucking great way to live, wouldn't it?
Can have no kids or family like that.
You motherfucker. Good point. So what are you picking?
What you have let's say you have a son one day. He turns 13, he starts figuring out shit. All of a sudden he's like,
Dad, I'm pretty sure that's you.
that looks like my
And then he
fucking
high
dad.
fives me because he knows goddamn well what's coming to him in a couple of fucking years. Am I right? There's something good to all this. There's something good that comes out of it. What the world doesn't know, they see this cocky fucker with a fucking yeehaw bandana on and your glasses. They don't know. They have no fucking idea. You wouldn't talk to anybody. Try to fish you out into a crowd. Yeah, the women there were a little bit fucking older.
A little bit older. I was the youngest one by 4 decades.
Yeah, I mean that's up for debate. I mean, there was a couple cougars out there. I thought maybe you could get out there and maybe get into the life insurance conversation. You wouldn't
What are we
even
looking
fucking
like?
come
What
up. What are we
does
talking about?
Doc say the
What are we
estimated
talking
life
about?
is?
What's
Going?
the annuity looking like coming to this guy? You know what I mean?
If we get hitched,
Jesus. Would
what's my
Emma
payout?
would let's keep names out of it. Let's go ahead and fucking cancel that last name. But would your girlfriend be cool with you banging an old chick on the side that was on hospice? She had like 5 to 6 weeks left. But if you were to take care of her for 5 to 6 weeks, and I'm talking, she can't get down there and manicure the lawn anymore, so it's pretty fucking hairy and nasty down there. But you got to do what you got to do. 5 to 6 weeks, you do that. She's leaving you $5 million. You think she'd be
5
cool?
mil?
Is she cool with that?
I feel like it'd be a conversation.
It'd be a conversation. So then I'll flip it
5
to you.
million?
I'm gonna flip it to you. Your girlfriend has to blow a guy on hospice.
Nope.
There's a conversation for you. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
5 mil. She's giving you 1.5 mil. She needs a little extra for the work she's putting in. Okay.
Yeah, no.
You're not doing it.
No fucking way.
Really?
Yeah.
I definitely let my wife go down on a guy for 5 mil for 5 weeks. Definitely. And if she wouldn't do it and I could put on a blonde wig, I'd do it.
I feel like I'd rather do it before she does
You'd
it.
rather do it?
Yeah.
Really? All right. It's good to know. Good to know where you sit as far as that goes, because I guarantee you that I would do it.
For 5 mil?
5 mil. And because they're leaving you the money, there's like some fucking tax break. You get straight 5 mil. You don't have to pay anything. You know tax. I don't fucking
Am
know
I
tax.
getting any of this money?
If she does it,
Yeah.
yeah, you get 1.5.
Well, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're doing it then?
No.
You're getting 1.5 million. She's doing all the work. You're not fucking gonna let her do it. And a guy that's gonna die, he's not telling any fucking stories. She's just getting an old guy off.
50-50.
50. Why the fuck are you getting 50?
Because why not?
Would you watch it?
No.
At 50%, you're not watching it.
Why would I want to
What
watch
if you
that?
get 50% and you have to video it? Like that's part of the
So
club.
video it?
You have. Yeah,
Why
no.
the fuck am I recording it?
I'm just saying.
All of a sudden we're getting paid
five.
We're getting paid $5 million to film a porno with a hospice motherfucker. What goes on through your fucking? What goes on in your head, dude?
I'm saying he's got 5 weeks. He's got 5 weeks to go, and he says,
What? How do you think of this stuff?
I don't know. He's got 5 weeks to go. He's got no family, nothing. He's thinking about giving it to the church, but he's considering that your girlfriend is going to take care of him for 5 weeks. Okay. In this contract, though, he wants you there. It kind of gets him going and it turns him on.
For a dude who's gonna die in 5 weeks, he seems a little bit too there.
Yeah.
He seems
because his mind is there, but his body's falling apart. That's the thing. He doesn't have dementia. He's totally with it. And his thought is he wanted this his whole life.
Before I die, I want
you wouldn't be
cuckold someone.
That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't be cuckolded. You're walking away with 1.5. She's walking away with 3.5. At the end of it, you could say, this shit isn't working for me. I just watched you fucking rail an old guy fucking for 5 weeks. I'm walking away with 1.5. That's it.
That sounds awful.
You wouldn't do it.
No.
Really?
To break up at the end?
No, but you don't have to break up at the end. You could choose to just say, fuck it, whatever. We made money. We got 5 mil now. You can stay together. You don't have to break up.
I don't know.
You couldn't do it?
I don't know. I have no idea how I'd react because I've
I
never
would do
fucking.
it. I would do it.
You don't know that.
No, I know for a
No,
fact.
you
I would
could
do it.
say that right now.
I know for a
You
fact.
could totally say that right now.
I know for a fact.
You could say that right now.
I'll tell you right now. $5 million's on the line, and Anna's making me choke on it. I guarantee it. She's ramming my head into it. She's filming and she's telling me to get dirtier. Guarantee it. She's telling me I'm not working hard enough.
She's like, we can't sell this fucking video.
Yeah, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
How are we
guy's
supposed to
got a
make
fucking
more
win.
money on this?
The guy's got something going on here. What do you want me to do? I'll guarantee you. I'll do anything he wants. 5 weeks? I'll do anything for 5 weeks. I'll tell you right now, for 5 million, I'm making $1 million a week. Now, yes, would I prefer using me over my wife? Sure, I would.
But what's your price per? Like, if he was like every day for 5 weeks, your price per dick goes way down.
Same dick.
Right.
I'm gonna get fucking used to it.
Price,
I'm gonna get to know what gets him going. I'm gonna finish him off quicker.
Price per blowy goes way down.
I don't think I'm worth more than 40 grand a blowjob at that point. If I'm getting 40 grand per blowjob, 10 grand, whatever, I'll fucking negotiate the numbers. Doesn't make a difference.
You took a really far drop.
First couple, and then I work my way up because I don't deserve. Listen, I am goal oriented, and I think that everybody should be able to say, "I've earned this fucking money." My first blowjob is not going to be great.
You just dropped 75% of your original asking price.
Right. I asked for it. I realized I was out of the fucking realm. Nobody's paying 40 G's for this mouth. I don't even have a great mouth. I don't have great lips. If I had nice lips, then you're talking something different. Seriously, if I had plump, nice lips, then you'd be like. This
reminds me of something.
Yeah.
We have this guy who works with us, and he told us a story about this girl in like the 90s.
Right. Way back.
And they called her Superhead.
Mm-hmm.
She would just give head to all these guys, and they like.
I asked that motherfucker to stop talking about my mother a long time ago. Seriously. I need that motherfucker to get my mother's name out of his fucking mouth because Superhead is a big deal in my fucking house. God damn it. And you still work with that son of a bitch? I told you how I fucking felt about that. We had to pay the fucking bills. She did what she had to do. She did what she had to fucking do. Okay? And that's it. There's nothing more to it. But God damn it. Got a quick bathroom break. So I have to ask you a question. I know you have a funny story to tell, and I can't wait to hear it, but I have a question that's in my head, and I need to know an answer for it.
Okay.
Okay. So you have $1 million in the bank. That's it. $1 million. Okay. And somebody says, I need every dollar you have, or you have to blow 2 guys, or your mother dies. You have 3 choices.
Give him $1 million, blow 2 guys, or my mom dies.
You have to blow 2 guys. Your mom dies. Your mom walks away scot-free. Either way, you give every cent you have. You work for it. You're ready to buy a house for your wife and family.
So essentially, what you're asking is, would I blow 2 dudes for $1 million?
Or your mother?
Well, I would not have any.
All right, so
my mom. So that's
right.
Starting.
Right.
So you're asking, would I blow 2 dudes for $1 million?
Take the million out, then the question's easy. Just your mother's life or 2 dicks.
I'm blowing 2 dicks. I mean, what?
It's good one. But is there a number of dicks you wouldn't blow to save your mother's life?
I feel like after the first 2, it's just
might as well just do it. Okay.
Might as well just do
I was just curious because I heard somebody talking about that on a podcast, and they picked their mother, and then I thought, never liked my mother. So
someone picked their mother to die?
No, they picked their mother. Me, I'm sitting fat with that mill though, because I never liked my mother, so it's really easy. They didn't even have to finish the question. She goes, God.
You're like $1 million or your mother. I'm taking $1 million.
You're gonna say mother and not my Aunt Millie, whatever. I don't fucking. She goes, God, done. My money's safe. Okay, so your story.
Well, this doesn't really tie into that, but whatever.
Fuck it. I want to hear it.
You ever do something really embarrassing during sex?
I don't really have sex anymore. But yes, I
In
have.
the entirety of your fucking life, have you ever done something pretty embarrassing?
Yes, in the shower usually. Because it's slippery and it never goes like it does in the movies. It's hard to hold them
yeah,
up.
shower sex gets it done. Like I don't prefer it.
Yeah, fuck shower sex. But back to you. Yes. What'd you do?
Okay, so I have this thing where I like, not even during when I watch a movie that I've seen before.
Right. You zone out.
No, I subconsciously, not even knowing, recite lines. Not like people, like someone will be like, "Dude, shut the fuck up." I'm like, "What?" Not even thinking that I'm
Right.
audibly saying this
No,
stuff.
you do that a lot. It's
I do it a lot.
annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I concur.
we put on Step Brothers for some background noise.
Right.
Fucking love that movie.
And you start reciting that movie while having sex?
Hold on. So throughout what we're doing, like I keep hearing the lines from the movie, and in my head, I like kind of say it in my head, but I'm like, what the fuck? Like what?
Why'd you pick that fucking movie?
It was the first thing on Netflix that popped up. Clicked it. You don't have time.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna be like, nope, while she's like getting ready to go. No. Yeah. First thing that popped up, Step Brothers, hit play. Movie's going, and I'm like reciting these lines in my head. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And then it gets to the part where they start to become friends.
Yeah.
And they're showing each other shit. And he's like shows them the fucking the night vision goggles.
Right.
And he goes, could you imagine if we had these for 12 when we were 12? And then he goes, even better. So while I'm having sex, in the middle of it, I scream out, even better.
Yeah, that's funny. The thing that even is funnier to me is that fucking scene's about an hour into the movie. You're reeling for an hour? Seriously.
I'm not. There's a lot of stuff that it's involved.
Holy shit, that's fucking props to you.
That is the longest I've ever gone.
What's the mixer? That's what I thought you were gonna say. The Santa
Catalina wine
Catalina.
mixer.
I thought you were gonna say the fucking Catalina wine mixer out of nowhere.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
I'm just impressed that you could last that long. That's fucking props to you, my man.
That's out of the ordinary.
Really?
Yeah.
Weed does.
Weed
slows it down, right?
Weed slows
Whiskey
it way down.
dick too.
I never really get that way.
I'm happy for you. I always knew you'd be a fucking. I never knew. I actually didn't think you were ever gonna lose your virginity. I gotta tell you, I actually fucking thought that you. Seriously, I thought that me and you were gonna sit on these recliners. You were gonna live in my. And I had a movie buddy for life. Because I didn't think you were ever gonna even fucking come close to a vagina. And now the fact that you tell me that you're really good at it, it's a fucking amazing Hollywood story to me that nobody would believe. Wahlberg couldn't play your fucking part in this. He couldn't.
I'd watch that movie.
I seriously couldn't. Nobody would fucking believe that you went from the fucking loser you were to the fucking cocksmith you are within fucking 12 months of each other. It's fascinating. You are a revelation, my friend. You are a fucking miracle worker. I am fucking.
I knew I shouldn't have blown that second dick.
Yeah, exactly. I told you your mother wasn't fucking worth it. I said, fucking don't do it. Oh, god damn it. So we're gonna go back to this party. There was about a 7-foot motherfucker there. I knew
Holy
when
shit.
I was a kid.
I mean, I've felt small in my life, but that dude made me feel like a legitimate child.
I am so sick of my kids telling me how short I am. I know how fucking short I am. But 5'8", 5'9", I don't think it's that fucking short. I'm tired of hearing about it. But standing next to that guy, holy shit, he was a fucking giant today.
He's a big motherfucker.
Fuck that big motherfucker.
You know the scene from fucking Deuce Bigelow.
That's a big
That's a
bitch.
big bitch.
That's a
When
big-
he stood up, that's what I said in my head. That's
Yeah.
a big bitch.
That's exactly what I felt like. Nah, I didn't. I lied about it. I never felt like that, but now that you say it, in retrospect, next time I'm definitely going to feel like that. Anyway, this has been a great episode. I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to tell you, motherfuckers, we're going to be big stars one day. Mick Ultra, you want a piece of this shit. You do. He drinks it. I drink this shit. Get a hold of us. Easy. You can fucking find us anywhere. Anyway, we'll be back next Saturday. It'll be even fucking funnier. Catch us then. Peace, bitches.